Brothers and sisters, let me introduce the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
It is a joy to be with you today on such an historic occasion where workers across lines of unions and religion and gender and region find common ground. There was a big rally here on Sunday. It was Earth Day. And Earth Day was about green jobs for America. The next time there's an Earth Day rally, transit workers must be an ally in that movement because you are the green job workers. Bus driving is a green job. 50 people on a bus rather than 50 cars on the road is a green job. 100 people on the train as opposed to 100 cars on the road is a green. So we are the green job workers. We are the green job workers. We often think about green jobs meaning different forms of energy, more wind, more solar, more windmills, but you got to drive a bus to get to the windmill. So we the people represent the green jobs. Every city you go in today, there are at least 3 characteristics: laid off transit workers, cut back in service, and hike in fare. So every city, 3 characteristics: laid off workers, laid off green job workers, laid off green job workers, cut in service, and hike in fare. Let's look at that for a moment, because what happened in 1998, Gingrich got some legislation passed. All towns above 200,000 get 0 urban transit money for operations, all towns. So whether you're Portland, Oregon, or San Francisco, or Oakland, or New York, or Chicago, there's 0 federal money for urban transit operations. So you end up putting money to buy buses that no one is hired to drive. So you're building buses and trains and laying off operators. And that does not, we should remove that cap. It does not stand the reason. You should remove the 200,000 cap. Say workers need to build green jobs. There's a false distinction between urban and suburban. It really is one system of operation. You take Atlanta, Georgia, for example. Today, on this theory, they've closed down transportation in Clayton County, Georgia. So people with dialysis can't get to work. Children can't get to school. Workers losing their job. They've cut off transportation to Clayton County, Georgia. In Atlanta, for example, in a month, 1/3 of the transportation will be cut. Atlanta's driving engine is the airport, not even downtown Atlanta. If you cut transportation by 1/3, then you're cutting conventions, tourism, and jobs. Because of the stuff in it, here's what they do now. There are 5 counties that make up the modern metropolitan system. 3 counties opt out, and 2 counties opt in. So 2 counties are carrying the weight of 5 counties. If you got 5 arteries to your heart and 2 pulling the weight of 5, that's a heart attack. It's an economic heart attack. Now let's go a step further. In Georgia, for example, they have the fuel tax. It can only be used for more highway. It can't be used for rail. More highway means more cars, more dependence on foreign oil, more carcinogens, more traffic congestion, more toxins in the environment. We do not need more highway, we need more rail. Say more rail. More rail. More rail. Well, guess what? If we go rail, Americans, we can make the steel. So you put Pittsburgh and Gary and Birmingham back to work. Say more steel. We can make the steel. We can lay the rail. In Chicago, a city like that, they're talking about calling out the National Guard because of violence, because we've lost more lives this year than lost in Iraq and Afghanistan. But when you cut urban transportation and people cannot catch a bus at night because they cut services to go to work, and you cut teachers, you lay off teachers in Chicago, you have destroyed the school year, destroyed the school day. Cut teachers, cut bus drivers, cut public housing. You choke whole cities. It's now time. If we can build and rebuild Afghanistan, rebuild and build Iraq, build urban America, build rural America, put America back to work, connect suburb and city and rural with mass rail. Let's make the steel. Let's build the rail. Let's build the trains. Let's save the environment. We need mass transit now. Mass transit is our present need and our future. Put your hand together like you mean that. Now, we're going to have a big rally in Boston on May the 4th at high noon. Big rally in New York at 5 o'clock on May 4th. We're going all around the nation having mass transit rallies. But in these rallies, it's not just about bus drivers. It's not just about train operators. The fact is, when you can't roll, teachers can't get to school. Say, teachers must join the coalition. In New York, 600,000 students now go to school free every day. If they have to raise the price, then you begin to increase dropouts from school. Say, students must join the coalition. Teamsters must join the coalition. Environmentalists must join the coalition. The sick take mass transit to the hospital. The doctors and the sick must join the coalition. Steel workers must join the coalition. Those who make buses and trains must join the coalition. Mass transit, environmentally secure. Mass transit, efficient transportation. Mass transit, reduce time from place to place. Mass transit is not in the corner. A mass transit is the center of American life. Now, America, stand up, stand up, stand up, fight back, keep hope alive. It's dark, but the morning coming. We're hurt sometime, we cry sometime, but the Lord is our light and our salvation. Whom shall we fear? Weeping may endure for a night, but hold out, hold on, fight back, hold out, fight back. Joy cometh in the morning. It's marching time, it's rally time, it's rolling time, marching time, rolling time, fight back time. We got the faith, we got the power. If we got the faith, God has the power. March on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, bus drivers, roll on, train operators, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Keep hope alive. Roll on, roll on. This land is our land. Keep hope alive. Let me hear you scream.